prior commitments out to other people, right? So Mike here is a prior commitment, and I think there's one other prior commitment.
Somebody read 4, and I told him yes.
Okay, so 2 more prior commitments. But it's like, and Mike, I hate to do this to you. I'm not trying to set you up for an impossible task, but I don't want to do this show anymore. Like,
if you just had never DM'd me back, I would have just forgotten about it.
But it like there was some magic in that first episode with Drake, right?
I agree.
And then it's like this is heroin, and we got that first high from it, and then we've just been chasing the dragon ever since.
This is going to be the time, though. This is going to be the time that we catch it.
I'm telling you, I'm going into this with such an open mind, like a huge gaping, spread apart mind, that this is going to be fun. And I'm not going to let Drake piss me off. All right. So, Mike, do you still have a podcast?
No.
Okay.
I did for about 3 episodes, then Andrew quit on me again.
Do you still talk to him, or are you guys?
Yeah, we're still friends. He quit because he's retarded in his personal life.
But I mean, you knew that when you started with him.
What?
I mean, you knew that when you started the podcast with him.
And I thought I helped him solve his issues, but he always has new issues coming up.
I don't want to get into that.
Is that the conspiracy?
Okay, so Mike, please share with us what conspiracy you have brought with us.
So, have you ever heard of the time cube?
No.
Okay, so let's back up a little bit. Do you know what time is?
No.
It is 7:02.
It's actually 8:02, but
okay.
So there's a few theories on time.
You asked me a fucking question. Do I get to answer?
It was a rhetorical question, but okay, answer.
Okay, because I didn't know the answer. I was just
You're gonna make something up.
I was gonna say a unit of measurement to measure the passage of the units of. It's hard to not use the word time. Okay, Anthony, what is the definition of time without using the word time?
It's the measure. You were on the right track with measurement, but then I can't think of anything that wouldn't put time back in there.
The measurement of us passing through space is probably the best definition I could give.
Well, no, all you are retarded. The answer is the progression of events from past to present into the future.
Duh.
Okay, what's past, present, and future then?
Present, not president, you numbnuts.
Oh, present. Sorry, I misspoke.
Yeah, even if you misheard and you couldn't pick that up from context. Jesus, dude.
So yeah, there's a couple of theories on time. Like there's a linear theory of time where time just moves in a straight line. There's the branching theory where every action you make creates a different timeline and all that gay shit. Well, that's all bullshit. Time is actually cubic. And this theory was founded by a man named Gene Ray. Can you post the picture of him? Doug, come on. Thank you.
I'm fucking working
this
on
man.
it.
Bruh.
This beautiful man right here. He was actually an electrician until he discovered the theory of time cube. And
just in his basement.
and then he ran a forum called timecube.ao for about 20 years before he died from mysterious causes.
Time-related illnesses.
How old was he when he died?
87.
Not that mysterious now, is it?
Right. All right.
Yes.
Can you explain this cube to me, please?
All right, let's see.
I've never heard of it. So
time cube disproves God. Educators fear this theory and cowardly turn tail and run, blocking students from his site. And you have been taught
you can't
lies.
explain it.
No,
it's just more confusing. So educators,
teachers,
teachers?
they're all in on this conspiracy trying to hide the great truth of time cube.
Okay,
Really?
so I'm going to start off by asking you one. Mike, do you believe in the time cube theory?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe that you are. You willing to die for Time Cube?
I would definitely die for this cause.
All right.
I definitely just get high one day and find this on YouTube.
In your own words, very brief, what is the time cube? What does it mean?
It means that time is actually cubic, and there's our 4 corners of time and of all of life, and 4 is a prime number.
I just want a simple fucking explanation to one of these things.
See, the thing is, you're just too stupid to understand the truth of the time cube.
What's the truth? You never even told me the truth.
All right. Let's start with the equator shit. Can you pull up the equator picture?
Oh, Jesus
All
Christ, dude.
So we have been taught that the Earth has one equator in the academia, as they like to call it.
You meant macadamia nut.
As Satan. But actually, there are 3 equators that create 4 corners. See, if you look at this diagram right here in the middle, the Earth is actually spherical. So by having 3 equators, it allows you to have 4 corners around the Earth.
Okay.
Which creates 4 simultaneous days within 1 rotation. But you lose 3 days in each Earth rotation, as you are retarded and your mentality is so stupid and an education of evil.
Okay, so
What?
what I know about from listening to Mike when he did have a show is when he starts reverting to calling people retarded, it's because he's like done. He's all out of steam.
Wasn't that like the first thing he said? So do you even understand what the theory is? That I have a theory and you're too stupid to understand it
without telling you what it is.
But
So this is basically flat Earth then.
Hey, this is all firsthand evidence from the great Gene Ray. I'm just repeating his words.
Did he ever explain what the time cube is or what it means,
Let's
other than
see.
just you're too retarded to understand? Because I have lots of theories. If that's the case,
Let's see. I have something that's called The Bible is a lie.
does that have to do with the time cube?
Yeah, I was about.
This is like Nugget with a dick. Like this is the exact same shit as last week.
Hey, I'm just relaying what Gene Ray is trying to
But you're
educate
not.
you guys.
Like you're not. Can you explain this at all?
Does
any of this mean anything?
So did you know your dad was a fish?
Are
He
you
was
just
actually a
talking about
micro
evolution?
sperm fish.
So anyway, I started off this episode by saying,
Oh boy.
Anthony, would you like to continue doing these? Is this fun?
This? No. But if somebody were to come on here and give us something serious, or something that even wasn't serious, but they had some sort of grasp.
Hey, listen.
Understanding of what you're talking about.
Before this episode, I asked Doug, I'm like, do I need to prepare with something? Has an emergency. He said, nah, you're good. You're good. Everything's going to go great.
No, bullshit.
well,
Bullshit. I didn't say everything was going to go great. I just knew that Mike had been working on his theory for months.
Wow.
So I had nothing to worry about.
So I came in saying I watched a YouTube video last night and just took screenshots.
So do you understand any of this?
I understand. Okay, if you show the day-night picture, maybe this will help you guys understand.
So no, he doesn't.
Right.
He's going to run out of pictures if we keep asking him, and then maybe we can get to what he believes.
Oh my God.
All right, so there's actually
get it
4
right.
corners in the day-night cycle. So there's a midday, midnight, what's that other one? Sundown and sun up.
Okay.
So if you look at the diagram here, there's actually 4 corners in the day. On the light side, it's all white and stuff, and there's 4 corners, and it's actually the 4/16 of divine cubic divinity.
force.
What does that
16?
mean?
But you do not use 16 because that means the value of 4.
It does,
So you actually say 4 4s.
but that's 1.
Okay, without looking at your notes, I'm just gonna see if Nugget can come back on. Like,
She could probably explain this just as well as you can. So you can't say 16. You say 4 fourths.
So the idea of the time cube is that everything in the universe is denominated by the number 4.
Okay.
There's 4 aspects of everything in the universe. Like there's 4 cycles of life. Baby, child, parent, and grandparent.
what the
What?
fuck?
Those are the 4 cycles of
That-
life.
Wait. So what happens if you don't have a child? How do you become a parent or a grandparent then?
Then you die as a child.
What?
So I'm a child. Currently, I am a
Okay.
child.
I mean,
Well, in this case,
yeah.
okay. By looking at Drake, you know for full fucking well that one of the stages has to be man baby.
So, but if you think about it, though,
I'd
have
rather
you ever
not.
seen a dirty old child?
A dirty
Yes.
old child? What?
A dirty old child? Is that? I've seen a 30-year-old child. Yes.
30. Okay.
See, that's when he has not died in that stage of life.
What's your conspiracy?
That academia is trying to hide this from the world and is keeping it a secret.
What
Why?
is this?
Okay. So in order for them to
okay.
hide something, they need to prove that it's real.
So-
Yes, they're hiding 4 cube
So
fucking days
actually,
or whatever,
I
but it
have
doesn't
an
exist,
I have
so
an
they
email.
don't hide
I have
it.
an email from one of the disciples of Time Cube who said, "Let me find it."
Anybody who calls themselves a disciple, you probably shouldn't trust them straight away.
Which screenshot? Oh yeah, Mom tried to kill him.
Oh, boy.
All right, so this disciple, his mother was a teacher, and when he tried to confront her, he tried to confront his mom at knife point, and
That's not.
Okay.
and the mom finally confessed that in order to get her teaching certificate, she had to sign an affidavit stating that she would uphold Greenwich myth until death. I
Uh-huh.
shit you not, it was revealed.
Uh-huh.
Do you guys know
So-
what Greenwich time is?
Nope.
It's the standard
Isn't it-
time we use falsely in everyday life, actually invented by the Earl Greenwich, who was actually a known Satanist.
Is he related to Earl Sandwich? Because
I believe they were cousins.
he was Earl Greenwich, the Satanist, and he created time that we use
hmm
because
Because if we learn that time is cubic, that would make man uprise against the system, I think.
was that a question?
What's this?
Okay.
So Gene Ray was never clear on why they're hiding, and he's just saying
Do-
they were.
Are there any other conspiracies that you know anything about?
Actually, I DM'd this to Anthony like a year or two ago. Have you ever heard of the Finders?
No.
Please explain.
So they were actually a CIA group that was made in the 70s, made to try to find child pornography and like child abduction people.
Oh, Drake
But
is
then
a
they
fighter.
but then they actually ended up becoming their own like child abduction ring and started abducting kids and would go to small towns, abduct kids, and falsify police reports and stuff. There's actually a whole FBI document released like a couple years ago about it.
See, that sounds 100 times more interesting than.
So
this
I gave
cubic
Doug the
time
option
thing.
between Finders and Time Cube, and he said Time Cube.
That is not
Yeah,
true.
if you-
Yeah. Oh my God. Pull up.
Okay, if
Pull
you
up
would
the
have asked
DMs.
me, hey, you want to talk about the Finders or do you want to talk about the Time Cube? Dude, we're talking about the Time Cube. That sounds way cooler. And then you come with nothing, Earl Grey or whatever, and then
Earl Grey's tea.
In my defense,
oh boy,
I thought I was going to put a lot more effort into this than I actually did.
It's not a defense.
Okay, that's understandable.
Yeah, it's understandable, but it's not a defense.
Well, yeah, I mean, I accept it. Like I can understand. Look, when I suggested I wanted to do this, I wanted to put my whole heart into it. I wanted to do a good job. And then as the days got closer, I realized that I really didn't care. And now here we are.
That is understandable.
Yeah,
So-
like last night I was gonna write this whole like outline of my arguments and shit, but then I just ate an edible.
So cool. So tell me about the finders.
I don't remember too much. I looked into it like 2 years ago, but yeah, they're just like a CIA group that raped kids. They're like the original Pizzagate.
Are they still around?
I don't know. I think they kind of died out and probably became something else. I think Jeffrey Epstein might have been one of the first members or some shit. I don't know.
Drake, you got anything?
You said not to prepare, so I didn't.
Oh, now you
Also,
fucking-
Doug, my original idea was both me and Drake research this and kind of bounce off each other, but you're like, no, you just do it.
Oh.
Yeah. So fuck you,
so
Doug.
fuck me, right?
Bro, Doug, I'm telling you, please, for the next person, let them tell me what they're researching. And I
So
will
you at
research
least
it as
know
well.
something
That way
about
we don't have a third train wreck.
See, that's what I wanted to do.
train wreck. Why would you do that? The
I
show
don't know.
usually goes so well. Why would you want to try to wreck this?
All right, Anthony, what do we do to salvage this time?
I don't know. There's got to be some conspiracy that you two know something about that we can talk about. Don't you have a go-to conspiracy?
Who you asking?
Actually, wait.
Anybody?
Wait, I might have. Wait. Let me look at my DMs. I think I DM'd someone something funny.
No, that's fine.
I might have DM somebody something funny at one point. Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
I've ever had a conspiracy. Oh, I have a conspiracy.
Oh,
Alright.
perfect. Good. I'm
Well, you
glad.
came in with
Number
one.
So
three.
I think actually this is not something I honestly believe. I think the Jews made up
Oh.
Christianity to kind of kick out all the dumb ones from their little group.
The dumb
Because
one.
if you think about it, every Jew I know is basically a CEO of something.
Did you just say, if you think about it, every Jew I know? I
Yeah.
want to think about that.
Oh,
Okay,
give me
name
some
one
time to
poor
ponder that
Jew.
before you move on.
Did you say name one Jew?
Name one poor one.
I can't name one. I don't know any Jews. They all live in Hollywood. How would I know any Jews?
Exactly my point.
There's a lot
Hey,
of fucking
I-
broke Jews.
I said that as a joke. I wasn't trying to make your point. I mean, that's I don't ask people, hey man, you a Jew? No, I mean, I don't know who's a Jew and who's not.
Okay,
I'm
let me
colorblind.
ask you this. What's the demographic of Jews living in trailer parks versus Christians?
How the fuck do I know
Exactly.
that?
Oh, okay. All right.
16.
Can I let me ask you something? Do you know somebody who's Mormon?
My mom became Mormon a few years ago.
Does she live in Utah?
I don't know.
My point exactly. All because you're one religion doesn't mean you live in X place.
Well, okay, but why would Christianity like even come to existence? Why would
Why would Jewism
Some
come to
fucking guy
existence?
wrote a book.
Judaism and Christianity are basically the same shit? Just like Christians believe like there's like some super Jew out there.
Okay, help me understand. So
Mhm.
Christianity, I
Uh-huh.
believe, is the thought that Jesus Christ is the Son of God and he was sent to earth. Okay, he is God, sent himself to earth to die for our sins or something, right?
Yeah. Doesn't that sound retarded?
Okay, what is Judaism?
Yeah,
Judaism, and
just
they
as retarded.
No, it's less retarded, and they saw there's a lot of dumb Jews around, so they made up
What
Christianity.
is Judaism?
They believe some Jew god made the world.
Less retarded. How is that? Even if you're
If you
wrong.
don't know, just say you don't know.
I don't know.
So you don't even know what Judaism is, but you're convinced that they created Christianity.
They have the Torah.
Ones.
The Torah
And the Christians have the Bible. It's the same fucking book. It's a book.
Yeah, but
Somebody wrote a book. That's
and
why
the-
there's religion.
and
Who
the
fucking
Jew-
cares?
and the Jews
It is a
wrote
book.
and
It
the
is a
Jews wrote
book.
extra chapters to kick out the dumb Jews.
What about the Muslims?
They were the brown Jews that they wanted to kick out.
So they made Christianity and they made
Okay, so the main difference between Judaism and Catholicism is that most Jews, with the exception of a few groups, believe that their Messiah hasn't come yet, but will one day. So the main difference is, I think, in Catholicism,
the Messiah already came.
he's already come and gone. There's got to
He's
be more to
coming
it than
back.
that. Like, did they still get somebody with holes in their hand and all that shit? Do they have Easter bunnies?
So they believe in Jesus Christ, but they don't think that he was the Messiah, right? Like he was a guy that got crucified or whatever.
I think they think he was just like a prophet.
Okay, Christianity emphasizes faith in Jesus Christ, who gives grace, empowerment, and guidance for living the moral life. Judaism teaches a life of holiness through performing mitzvot and emphasizes the importance of adhering to the Bible standards of social justice as laid down by the prophets. I don't know what any of this means.
So really, what you need to know is Judaism is made to make money, and they wanted to kick out all the stupid Jews into Christianity. That's it.
What?
If
Okay.
they wanted to make money, wouldn't they want to have as many people as possible? Like a fucking
No,
pyramid
you don't.
scheme?
You don't want dumb people fucking up your banks. What? Imagine if you had like Anthony running a bank. That just all that money's just gonna like disappear.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Now imagine Anthony running a pyramid scheme, and he's got 2 people under him, and then 4 more people under them. Like it's the same thing. The money goes up.
Right.
So
yeah. I
if
just collect the money.
Exactly. So Anthony, at the end of the day, does nothing, and he just collects the money. So if
Are we talking about the podcast?
Anthony, I'm not listening to you guys talk. I'm just talking to Anthony. So no, the Jews do not believe in Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Okay. Jesus Christ is the all-important distinction between Christianity and Judaism.
Oh.
The person and work of Jesus Christ is the one primary issue that Christianity and Judaism cannot agree upon.
Okay. So
And-
your
And I think like Catholicism puts an emphasis on Mary, whereas Christianity doesn't, right?
Well, I'm actually a Catholic, and Catholics like to, I don't know, worship saints and shit, whereas other Christianity denominations don't do that shit.
But so what you said was Judaism was created to make money. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have
Yes.
anything to back that up at all? Or are you just
Do you
saying that
know?
because-
Do you know about bar mitzvahs?
Is that where when you turn 13, you wear the really nice dress?
Yeah. Yes.
Then yes.
Yes. And see, Jews are the one religion that have it right. They're kind of tied with Asians. Like to become a man in Judaism, you gotta study a lot and become very educated. So they're grooming their kids into being moneymakers, smart, educated young men and women.
Isn't there a Catholic tradition where you got to go through that too?
Yeah, you do that when you're like 18 or whatever, but I didn't do that.
So the Catholics do
oh,
it.
you're stupid.
The Jews do it. And it's worse or something. It's bad when the Jews do it.
No,
but-
it's not, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not anti-Semitic.
right. So do you have anything that backs up the claim that Jewish?
You have anything to back up anything at all?
Any of it?
It's really just inference by what I see in the world.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. So no. What? Oh my God. How many Jews live around you?
There's a synagogue a couple miles away.
Do you ever
I don't know
go
how
there?
many go there. Actually,
get
when
punched for not
when I was
answering
like
questions?
12, my Catholic church had a little field trip there to make us not hate Jews or something.
Was it like one of those things where you guys all point and like, ooh, look at them. Whoa.
I forgot why. They just talked about the Torah and gave us some lamb, and then we left.
Jesus, dude.
All right. Anthony, what do you want to do?
Oh fuck, I don't know, man. Is that you got any other really deep
No, I
conspiracy
don't.
theories?
Don't quit. What do you want to do?
I don't know, man. I wanted to learn about some new conspiracy theories. Is what I wanted. I wanted one of these guys to come on here, tell me about a conspiracy theory.
No, you do not blame
what?
me for this.
You know what I'm going to do? This is my fucking Hail Mary.
All right.
I'm going to send out an open invitation to anybody that wants to come on and talk about it, whatever conspiracy they got.
Okay. This always goes well.
At this point,
yeah, what do we got to lose?
all right. So I will start with, I guess, Discord.
Okay.
If Nugget shows up, I'm just ending the fucking stream.
Just don't bring her in.
No, I'm bringing anybody on.
How did you think this was going to go, Mike?
I thought it was going to go bad as soon as I got home from work today.
Huh. Okay. I think you should start a podcast.
Everyone leaves me for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know why.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I don't get it.
Hey, I was going to put some more work into this, but I didn't.
Oh my gosh. Oh, somebody in Discord. Bullshit. Oh.
All right. Well, in the meantime, hopefully somebody comes in with something.
Uh-huh. Hopefully it's something gay, because that's kind of funny. Jesus Christ, Mike.
I'm sorry.
So, oh fuck! Like, I'm so not in the mood.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, as soon as I came in and saw Duck expression, I knew he was gonna be mad at me because I wasn't prepared.
Well,
Man,
it would
you know,
have
maybe
been
that's the
better if
issue.
you just would have
Nobody
sent me a
fucking
message.
else prepares.
If you just would have sent me a message and said, "Hey, I ended up not watching a full documentary."
I couldn't finish that 20-minute video.
It was 45 minutes.
All right, let's see what we got. Nick.
Hello.
I have a theory. Why the fuck are all your fans underage?
It's a shit show, man.
Nick, do you have something?
I don't even think he's there anymore.
Bye, Nick.
Good try, Nick.
Nugget.
Appreciate the input.
Bye, Nugget.
Nobody is here.
Leo. Bye, Leo.
What?
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Please tell me you have a fucking conspiracy.
Have you heard about the Illuminati?
Oh, Christ.
No, please explain.
Nope. Tell me all about it.
So they once took over this airport. I don't know where the fuck that airport is.
Is it in Denver?
Yeah, I think so. No. So the fucker was talking about that, and in the comments, I fucking was like, oh, this motherfucker hasn't heard about the underground city in Las Vegas. And this Fuzzy guy was just losing his shit. Like, he was like, what? So y'all should talk about that.
What?
No, you're supposed to present it to us.
Yeah, well, we can talk about it if you tell us what we're supposed to talk about. Underground
I'm
City.
Canadian though, so I know as much as that Fabi guy. So my
Alright.
country's run by Nazis.
Oh
Is
my
it?
god.
Is that a
Wait, do
conspiracy?
you live in America?
No, she said she's
Canada, you fucking idiot.
No, I wasn't listening.
Of course.
So
Is that Mike? Are you Vegeta?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Vegeta.
Okay, so back up about 3 minutes. So the underground city, are you talking about the homeless people that live under Las Vegas? Is that what you were referring to?
Yeah.
Okay, so like that's not even a conspiracy. That is just a known thing.
yeah, that's
Well,
just-
it is a conspiracy because you can just put them all in those casinos. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Yeah, you can just make them work at the casinos. It's almost like money laundering. It's a whole
Okay.
new conspiracy.
Real quick, do you know what the word conspiracy or money laundering means?
Just about as much as Anthony.
So no.
Okay, I'm kind of stuck on this. As far as the Las Vegas underground, the moles, I think they're called.
Yes, yeah.
What is the conspiracy?
The conspiracy generally about it is that okay, if Vegas is such a profitable place with all the casinos, why are there homeless people?
Why is there socialism?
What?
Point proven.
What kind of a question is that?
What is the conspiracy?
That Vegas is not profitable, you retard.
Yeah.
Are you not following her train of logic? No wonder you couldn't understand.
It's
time
money laundering. I told you.
All
Okay,
because
so
there's homeless people by the casinos.
just
Yes,
so I'm
yeah.
clear,
casinos. Okay,
I-
so
hold on.
I
no,
bet they
hold
have
on.
dirty money.
I want to understand what you're explaining to everybody. What you are saying is that there are a bunch of people that live
That is
under Las
fucking-
Vegas because of money laundering.
Everybody in Vegas lives underground.
Exactly. And how the casinos keep their money is that they, whenever a homeless
Yeah.
has one of those coin jars, the casino owners just go up and
This-
take them.
This guy knows. I'm sorry I made fun of your name.
Does. So, have you ever? Okay, you're from Canada. Have you ever been to America?
Yeah, I've been to Vegas
You've been to Vegas.
and New York. I threw up on the Brooklyn Bridge. I got car
So-
sick.
Hold on. So when you were in Vegas, did you stay above ground or below ground?
I stayed in a underground hotel. Boom, 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 boom.
Did you see people that were staying above ground?
Foreigners.
You're a foreigner.
Yeah, exactly. I was with a bunch of other Canadians.
I am so confused.
Bro,
Okay.
bring Nugget on here. Dude, Nugget makes
Okay,
more
here's
sense than
the
this
thing,
bitch.
okay? When I was 14, I went to Vegas, and obviously I wasn't allowed to go in the fucking casinos. So I went with my meth head cousin at the time, who was 32. I went with him to these underground places, and we traveled. But then this one homeless girl was like, children shouldn't be down here. But then she had children down there. There's tons of children down there. There's like cities and everything down there.
Okay, hold on. Do you
Right?
do
You want to
like,
retort?
Please bring Nugget on here, please. I'm begging
Can
you.
I
It would be
help
better
support
than
her
this.
argument?
What's
If
the
you-
argument?
If you actually go into a Las Vegas casino, you put a glass on the floor and put your ear against it, you can actually hear the people walking around and moving.
Nobody is
Yeah,
debating
from the
that there
floor,
are
you
people under
fucking
the
idiot.
table.
That must work for you.
Dude.
What's that?
Okay.
All right, let's see another conspiracy.
Okay, thank you, Fredo.
Thank
This
you.
is Dear Flabby conspiracy theory.
Right now, I love it.
Oh
Nugget.
my gosh.
Hi,
Hi.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
So, how are we all tonight?
Present your conspiracy.
Yep. Yeah. What do you got?
I've got Princess Diana was murdered.
Okay.
Ugh, sorry, I'm out walking my dog.
Okay.
Princess
Wonderful.
Diana was murdered because Philip, bye Philip, but the only reason that also that other lady made me sound smart. I'm just gonna say that.
No,
But
she
Yeah, I
didn't.
agree.
the other reason, Philip did it because if Princess Diana didn't die because he got divorced, if Princess Diana was still alive, he couldn't marry Camilla, and he wanted Camilla. So obviously he killed her. And there's a lot of reasons. So there were 14 cameras in the
All right,
tunnel.
bring Leo
None
on
of
her
them
audio
got-
So
quality.
let me explain for her. So I think Count Chocula killed Princess Diana or something. Is that what you said?
It was an effort. It was
an
a
effort to
community
keep
effort.
Kellogg's in
This is a
business.
fucking effort.
Your mom's an effort. You get it?
Alright,
Your
Somebody
mom's
else.
an effort.
Come on.
Because
Alright,
your mom's an
Hey,
effort.
Nugget,
What?
your audio is horse shit.
All right.
I know.
We'll talk to you later. Princess Diana murdered by Philip. See ya.
I love
Philip
her
DeFranco.
so much.
All right, bye-bye.
Jesus Christ. I loved
Like
her
a
so much.
candle in the wind. Bad internet guy, are you there? Over.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey there.
Conspiracy.
Hey, what's going on, man?
I was just thinking about my conspiracy that I just formed 5 minutes ago when I saw this invite.
Perfect.
Just say it then.
So I'm thinking that Anthony is actually like he's the big part of the show, and that Doug is pretending to be important
Uh-huh.
because the way I see it, like Doug is just too likable, and
What?
Anthony Anthony's just too smart. He's too smart for like.
Too likable and too smart.
Well, no, you're not
You got
likable.
both of us wrong, dum dum.
Because every single time you've said something in the past, it always comes true. But then, like, every once in a while, you say something kind of stupid to even it out.
Wait, name one thing that he has said has come true.
Climate change, I guess.
Oh yeah, Anthony was the first person to predict climate change.
Yeah, he was the first person to predict
Years
climate
ago, I
change.
predicted that the climate was going to change.
Yeah, but like the way Anthony predicts climate change is, I bet it gets cold tomorrow.
Yeah, that's about it. That's how far I got in this idea.
Oh man, that's amazing.
Anthony's like, it's a lot hotter in July than it is in December.
Climate
It's
change.
so weird.
Yeah, but I think Anthony is the one that like knows how to. I'm sure he sent the invite. He set up the show, and like Doug just chills out. I think that's actually how it goes.
No, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So I'm curious, just because I am a narcissist, how did you come to the conclusion that I am too likable?
Because when I first, I don't know if you remember, but I was the guy that sent you my senior quote in the yearbook was what was it? There's the Steakums one. Steakums, it's emulsified.
Yeah, I remember.
And I thought it was just, and plus I messaged you a few times about college, and you gave me a lot of good advice for that. And like, I don't think Anthony would be able to do that. You seem too helpful and too, like, every time I've texted you asking for advice, it's been solid advice. Everything's worked out. And then I've tried texting Anthony a few times, and we've talked about music. I think he sent me some bands like J Church and Fat Day that are pretty cool, but he doesn't seem that nice.
Right, but okay, so hold on. I'm going to come to Anthony's defense here.
That is hilarious.
So you asked Anthony for music to listen to, and he sent you back music to listen to that you liked, and he's the asshole.
I mean, it took 5 minutes to come together. It's not that, but like, good of a conspiracy.
Amazing conspiracy. Let's see what's next on the list.
Did you? Did you ever ask me for advice? I would have given you all kinds of advice.
No, I don't think I did actually. I think I messaged you about doing a music podcast because you like sent me, I think, NoFX, J Church, and I think the Lawrence Arms, and they were like amazing bands. It's like changed my entire
Right, and they should
idea
have.
of music.
What an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm an ass. Yeah, not a very nice guy.
All right. Thank you for bringing that conspiracy to the table.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
But
Bye. I like that guy.
Tom,
Doug.
how are you?
Oh, well, I hear an echo. What's going on?
I don't know.
I don't know. Are you the guy that went to school for trees or something?
Yes, sir.
Weird.
Do I give off that look?
Nope. Tom, is it
Wonderful.
Tom the Stream Man?
So hey, before I go on, you guys don't hear an echo?
Nope.
No.
Perfect. All right. So Drake, you already did your conspiracy on Kurt Cobain not killing himself. I'm going to take that a step further. He's still alive,
Oh,
and
Christ.
he's Weezer frontman Rivers Cuomo.
I like this one.
So, okay, stick with me here. Both bands massive in the 90s. That's where the timeline doesn't make sense. Kurt Cobain kills himself,
Right.
allegedly. So think about it like this. He goes, shoots himself in the brain. And all of a sudden,
Supposedly.
this is all allegedly. Weezer skyrockets. You get Pinkerton.
Did
They
they
disappear.
skyrocket?
Well, you got Pinkerton.
Yeah, but that album sucked.
What?
I
You
don't
listen to
know.
the Blue Album only.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. That's fine. But think about it. The company that Rivers Cuomo keeps makes no sense. A lot of the times when Foo Fighters go on tour, they always, not always, but they will open up for Foo Fighters. And he's really tight with Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl was the drummer for Nirvana.
Okay.
Really tight with Rivers Cuomo.
Okay.
He's got friends in high places. That's all I got to say about that.
They don't even look the same.
Okay, but that's the idea. It's all in the facial reconstruction. And I've had people tell me, I've had people say, Tom, why would Rivers Cuomo be Kurt Cobain? He writes shit music. It's to throw everybody off the path.
What? For
Am I-
what
I mean,
reason?
Because Kurt Cobain wouldn't want Courtney Love to know he's still alive.
So this was all a ploy to get away from his wife?
Have you seen her?
Yes.
Okay, so
That makes
again-
that's the only believable part.
okay, so what you are suggesting, what you are bringing to the table, Kurt Cobain faked his own death to get rid of his wife, to then stay in the music scene and write shit music to throw his wife off.
Yeah. That's pretty much
Okay,
it.
so-
Cut and dry.
You said
All right, where
you confused him, and he's like, "Wait, that doesn't sound right."
where's the proof? I want to
Where's
hear
the
some
proof?
proof. Yeah, I want to hear some proof.
Okay,
They
so
both
here's
know
the
Dave
proof.
Grohl.
Yeah, okay, no, Drake. Listen, I'm gonna spell this out only once. It's really long and convoluted.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I made it up.
Next.
Toodaloo.
All right.
That's my favorite one yet.
Thanks, Tom.
Bye, guys.
Best one so far.
right.
Good job, Tom.
Oh, that was great. Hi,
Doug
are you
Van.
12?
Hey, no.
What's going on?
Okay.
I have a couple theories. The first one I want to get out, Anthony's wife isn't black. We all know it.
Oh shit!
All right, let's hear it.
What the fuck? Why?
He's said openly before he finds them abhorrent. He doesn't like the look of them. We know,
Yeah.
unless he's dissing his own wife, he doesn't like the look of black women.
Right.
And for two, Bernie, he doesn't exist either.
Oh,
What the fuck? So
Dude,
you're just gonna wipe Anthony's entire family off the fucking map?
you think I'm just a single guy? Fucking living
No,
up the
no.
single life, no black wife, no burnt kid. What the fuck?
You have
And
you
now-
have a
now
kid.
let me
You have
let
a
me
wife.
guess. Number 3, there is no Beastie Boys episode. Is that the other piece of bullshit you're bringing to the table?
Don't be ridiculous, fucking idiot. No,
Oh shit.
also you've said your son's name before. It's not Bernie.
What is it?
I don't know if you want me to say it here. It's like Wessex or something like that, or West.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Okay, that's a baseline one I need to get out of the way. Second one that I really believe in is that the gays are converting our children
To what?
gay,
Judaism.
retarded or
For
something.
what,
Yeah.
for what reason?
More buttholes.
If I had to guess, I'd say someone's controlling the gays. Probably. Now,
Like
I don't want to
mind
sound like
control?
Nugget, but probably China.
Oh, Jesus.
Wouldn't the most simple answer is like they want to make more kids gay so they have more dudes to fuck?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that-
but they're not smart enough to come up with that their own.
So your theory is they recruit,
China?
not reproduce.
Okay, so is
Well,
there somewhere in China? Is there like a room with a bunch of screens, and they're just controlling the gays, like in and out, in and out, in and out. You sucky sucky.
Yes, and that's TikTok headquarters. They just put in the algorithm, and that's how they control the gays because they're weak-minded.
Do you use TikTok?
No, never have.
Doug
Unlike
uses
Nugget, that whore.
Doug, is that the whole reason you want to go out here just to call her a whore? You could have just started out with that.
But how does like the gay conversion work? Like, how does watching like one gay TikTok turn a kid gay?
It's death by 1,000 cuts. You know, they watch 1 million gay TikToks. Watching TikTok itself is gay.
Shit.
So, so you telling me if I watch enough TikTok, my dick will get hard for Doug?
It's subliminal. You ever heard of that? That's a big word.
What
Drake,
does that mean?
Drake, do you use TikTok?
No.
Dude, he's the straightest guy I know. So
Mike,
maybe
do
this
you,
is
do you use
water.
TikTok?
No, I'm not gay.
Okay, just so I am 100% clear. Again,
Anthony, do you use
it is
TikTok?
the most popular social media site
Yeah, so
on
Doug's
the
gay.
planet. There are 5 people in this conversation, and I'm the only person that has the app on my phone.
No,
Yes,
no. I,
you're
have,
Also,
gay.
the only gay
I have
one.
I have the app. But I only use it when someone sends me a TikTok.
So
Then
you
I-
use
So you
it.
use it.
Yeah, but I don't ever open the app to just look at TikTok. So only
Drake.
So you're a closeted gay.
Yes.
Drake, do you have TikTok on your phone?
No.
Liar. Doug fan, do you have TikTok on your phone?
No.
Liar.
Liar.
Anthony,
He's
do
definitely
you
the
have
type of bad
TikTok on
kid
your
to use
phone?
TikTok.
No, of course not. Doug will send me TikToks of dudes shaking their asses sometimes, and I'll have to click on the link, and then it plays whatever he sends me, and then immediately the next gay TikTok starts playing, and I can't shut it off every single time. I shut my phone off, the audio from that gay TikTok is still playing. I don't understand how does that even happen?
You shouldn't have told me that.
The Chinese are like taking over my fucking speaker.
Well, okay. So to expand on that theory, so the U.S. already created a gay bomb, and it was discarded for ethical reasons. You know, because we came to our senses. And, but the Chinese, they don't have ethics.
They don't?
No, and they
Well,
just
Actually, the U.S. never
Chinese don't
discarded a gay bomb. They gave it to Israel to use on the Palestinians.
What makes you think that the China has no ethics, but America has ethics? What makes you think that?
they eat dogs.
Yeah, and hey, Anthony, have you never said the pledge once in your life? America has a lot of ethics.
Do you,
Okay.
I don't even know how to respond to that.
Okay, Doug, you
Yes.
would you ever imagine eating your dog, skinning it alive and eating? Okay, so now how can you look at
I would
those
skin a cow
heathen?
alive and eat it. I don't know. What kind of
How
question
can
is that?
Okay, so Anthony eats dogs then, and Doug is gay. Great conspiracy.
And Doug's the wrong person to ask that question. He misses lunch one day. He just starts thinking about eating all his dogs.
That's because he's fat, though. That has nothing to do with the conversation.
Okay, so you didn't ask me if I had missed lunch before skinning my dog, taking out skinning my dogs. Okay, next.
Bro, you don't like this conspiracy because we've deduced that you're gay.
Shut up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
So,
Top notch.
Thank you.
He's a top notch.
Leo.
Oh crap, my mic was muted. Yeah, I wasn't ready earlier, but my conspiracy theory is I'm not gonna bullshit with you here. It's similar to that about the gays making the kids gay. I mean, yeah, making the kids gay.
Uh-huh.
But I do think that the public media and everything and everyone is trying to make kids, trans, and gays, and all this bullshit, so that when the Epstein list comes out, it won't be seen as a big deal. It'll always be like it's like they're trying to. I think they're trying to squeeze in pedophilia as like a norm in society, so that when the Epstein list, what?
Let's back up there, buddy. How does making kids gay turn into cool? Pedophiles are cool now.
Well, because if you look at all these, not TikToks, if you look at all the the Twitter files that just came out earlier, with all that crap that just released about how like they're trying to censor stuff and like, fuck, maybe I wasn't as prepared as I thought, but.
Wait, isn't Elon Musk now censoring like left-wing people? So
hold on,
is he trying to make?
No, they're not. They're not. And I sent.
I want you to make the connection that you're making in your brain between gay, pedophile, and censorship. How are those connected?
See, the thing is, Anthony, is I sent you some of those posts recently where it's like trans people and gay and the LGBTQ community in general are trying to like bring in more of these books that talk about sex, anal sex, and all this in like the print. Yeah.
Here's what we're gonna do. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put you backstage. I want you to take a minute and gather your thoughts, and I want you to connect those three things. Okay?
Okay.
We're going to move on to Brandon, and then I'll check back in with you. Don't go anywhere. Just formulate your thoughts.
All right. I'll do that.
All right. Brandon.
Bruh, put a shirt on. Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on?
So I can either do Bigfoot or Murder Mountain. Either one. They're both in the same place. Bigfoot.
I don't know what Murder Mountain is, but Bigfoot's awesome.
So Bigfoot is actually just the theory of, think of Yetis as Wookiees. Bigfoot is Chewbacca. He's just the named Yeti. Does that make sense?
So Murder Mountain it is.
Oh wait, Wookiee?
Like Star Wars. So he's trying to say like Bigfoot is a Yeti. It's just the one, like the famous one we named.
Yeah, I don't think that's a conspiracy. I think that's just like regular. Like I thought that was
okay.
I thought Yeti was like the snow Bigfoot.
Murder Mountain.
That's what I thought.
So every year at Humboldt State College, around 6 students will go missing or kind of disappear.
Okay.
And usually what that is students trying to go up to the pot fields and trying to harvest pot from the fields and blowing up to the landmines and tripwires and stuff that's up there.
Okay.
And so Murder Mountain is basically a mountain where the pot is grown, where the police don't even go up the mountain. They are afraid to go up this mountain.
Shit. Why would we go up there?
Who's putting up the mines?
The people who grow the pot fields. And so what they do is they bus homeless people from San Francisco up every year for harvest. And then they usually bus back down after harvest. But
who's they?
The pot growers. And like there's a bunch of different farms up there, but
you just watched this documentary, didn't you? You just watched this documentary, didn't you?
No, I lived up there for a couple years.
Did you see any minefields?
No, but I did see a couple people disappear.
Did you see any homeless people?
A lot of homeless people. We used to beat them with bats when they'd sleep on our porch couches.
Porch couches? Why do you have porch couches?
Wait, if they're blowing up homeless people all the time, why are there so many still around? Wouldn't they all be dead eventually?
Well, no, they bust them up and then they work in the fields, and then once harvest is done, they go back to San Francisco with all the pot and money and stuff.
And then you beat them.
There's like 3 months that they're kind of hanging around the little town.
What, so they just pay homeless people to help grow some poppy? How's that a conspiracy?
Well, no, the conspiracy is the missing students.
But it's not a conspiracy. It's like, so I just did a quick check, and they have twice as many missing people per capita as the national average.
Yes.
That's not a conspiracy. It's numbers. It's facts.
Well, yeah, the conspiracy is the Murder Mountain is the reason for the missing people.
Or what if there's just like some serial killer or something out there?
that would be a different conspiracy theory.
But you need facts to like at least somewhat tie in.
That was funny.
You asked people to come on. I lived there, personal experience. I don't have my documents ready for you boys.
No,
Have any of your friends like
2733.
disappeared?
I'm not suggesting you did anything wrong. It's just the conspiracy would be Bigfoot, right? Or you just did a shit job of explaining Murder Mountain.
I'm a little baked, probably both.
Next, bring Leo back on.
Thanks, Brandon.
Later.
That was great. I'm a little baked. Oh my god.
Jay.
Hello. How's it
Hello.
going?
on?
Yeah, so disclaimer, I have no real facts. It's only speculation. I think that Doug isn't selling steaks.
I think Doug isn't selling steaks.
He's going. Listen.
That was
Listen.
great.
He ran away from whatever shithole he was in to go and find out how the gays are doing in the big city. That's why he's hopping from hotel to hotel.
Anthony, can you translate?
All I heard was gays and hotel to hotel. So I think he's calling you gay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you are trying to.
He's saying you've become a high class prostitute who gets flown out from town to town to get buff fucked by the
Yeah, basically. Yeah, basically.
You're like a cowgirl.
So it's just more proof that Doug is gay.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh shit! You don't need proof.
He even.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, you said you like that guy's ass.
That was the best. That was the best one. Doug's not selling steaks. That was the best conspiracy theory yet.
Thanks.
All right, Jay. Thank you.
That's all I have. Bye.
Bye. Oh, that was awesome.
Raven.
What the fuck?
Hello.
I'm on the moon. COVID-19. Fuck off. COVID-19 was actually a plot by the world governments to solve the debt crises that were going on and hide the oncoming recession.
Who do we owe money to?
Are you retarded?
No, this is real. This is real. Okay.
But
What?
COVID caused more debt because a lot of people lost jobs.
No. COVID was manufactured to solve the government's debt crises and hide the recession.
But the government's solution was to print off more money and just send it off to people for not working. How does that solve the debt crisis?
It was just meant to hide it. It was manufactured to hide it. So
so they made it worse.
It was
than
like
what it was going to be.
One of that type of thing.
Okay, Anthony, hold on, Raven. Anthony, I'm going to tell you my COVID conspiracy, and I want you to try to rebuke it or rebut it.
Okay. I'm gonna buke and butt. Got it.
I believe that the pandemic was put in place by big pharma in order to make a bunch of money off of vaccines.
Yes.
Okay, now Raven.
Oh,
let's
I'm
hear
supposed to
yours.
rebut it.
I have something for that.
No.
You rebuked it.
So Pfizer actually didn't release a lot of data, even when they were requested to, about theirs. And in multiple countries, they were the first to get approved to release the vaccine.
Okay,
I can do this. I can fucking do this.
Breaking
Okay.
regulations?
I know,
Crazy.
crazy. I should be drunk.
Is that a leather chair behind you or a large black man that keeps popping in and out of the green screen?
It's a butthole.
I'm on the moon.
It looks like a butthole.
I'm on the moon. There's no leather on the moon. Whistleblower Brooke Jackson, who works for
What are
clinical...
spacesuits made out of?
Space age material.
What's that stuff that BDSM wear is made out of?
Tang.
Whatever.
Leather.
Did you say tang? Dried out tang.
No, latex. From the clinical research group Ventavia, anonymously alerted the FDA to the fact that her company unblinded 1,000 Pfizer trial participants. She was fired at 3 p.m. the same afternoon, so clearly she wasn't lying, of course.
Wait, she did what?
Or she sucked at her job.
She told the FDA that you know how test studies have a blind and a not blind.
A placebo.
Yeah, a placebo. Apparently, she unblinded 1,000 Pfizer trial participants. That could either mean that she's Jesus or that she just didn't blind the study. I'm not sure.
I feel like she's just reading a random Wikipedia article.
At her job.
Do you want me to?
I'm
That's
not.
probably why she
No.
got fired, was because she revealed the placebo to the people that got the placebo.
So what happened was they saw that they thought this drug was working,
Mhm.
and they felt like the people who took the placebo were missing out on treatment, and it could cost them their lives or their health. So they said, well, we gave you the placebo. Here's the opportunity to take the real drug. That was what happened.
I'm sorry, Anthony.
I
Look,
like how Anthony got all serious for that.
I'm very
Look,
serious about COVID. Okay?
I feel bad for you because you have
too.
a poison in your mind and
Oh my
you
God.
can't see it.
Wait.
It's okay though.
No, it is. What's the poison?
You
Is it testosterone?
Nope, nope, that's not it.
No, I take
As
it.
possible.
So, no, you are being controlled by the world governments, by
Is-
China. They're part of the world governments.
Oh,
because
that's awesome.
They made the COVID. I'm not blind to the truth, actually,
No, I
because
know.
this all comes directly from the source. Edward
Well, of course.
Dowd.
Yeah, what's the source?
Yeah.
Edward Dowd is
Oh yeah,
is
that
the guy
Yeah, I don't believe that guy because I'm not. I'm blind to the truth or
because he's
something.
Jewish.
Hey, Miss COVID.
Yeah, that
lady,
too.
I have a question. So
Yes,
if like
yes.
this is a big conspiracy started in China, why are all the big pharmacy companies owned by like American companies?
Because
Why are there any like big Chinese pharmaceutical companies who
because
distributed the vaccine?
America has China like I can't draw in here, but if I could, America would be a big man, like a man with like really large hands, and China.
Like, America would be like the black guy.
yeah, America would be the
Okay,
black
so
guy.
America's
And China,
black.
America's black, yeah, and China would be like the little skinny
Chinaman.
girl
The
with
little
mascara.
Asian woman.
Yeah, little
Oh,
Asian.
Yeah, okay, so
And
so,
she has
so the
mascara.
Thai massage parlor people, that's
Uh-huh.
China.
China,
And then
America went there.
America's a big black guy.
A big black guy. He went in
All
for
right.
a foot massage.
Yeah, okay.
And then they take him to the back and he gets her by the throat and he's like, make the COVID, make the COVID, make the COVID. Like he and it's like running down her face, but she's taking it. She's doing well with it.
All right. Raven is coming back on an episode.
Wait, keep talking.
I didn't watch past that point.
Why did you have her come on instead of me?
I couldn't make it past that point either. Don't feel bad.
What point are you guys talking about? I'm not familiar with that part of it.
Where the Thai girl is anyways, so that's China, right? You know, we say that we're like trillions of dollars in debt, but that's not real. That's just what everyone else sees. You know, America.
Are you twirling your hair while you talk? Like
I'm thinking about the Thai girl. She's like 5 foot. No, okay.
Good conspiracy.
I can't take this shit serious. I saw my aunt shared this one on Facebook, so
But she was serious about it.
All right, we got a couple more to
Yeah.
get to.
awesome. See ya.
Thank you.
Good job.
Bye.
Hey, so I have this new theory about the colored people. They're taking over the U.S.
Okay. Tell us more.
Okay, so I call it the White Death. It's like the Black Death, but this actually matters.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so the liberals, they're letting the Mexicans through the border, and then at the same time they're letting the white people become more gay, and that brings in from my other argument before, and because we're more gay, we're having less kids. So Mexicans reproduce like rabbits, and that's up in their numbers.
Okay.
Not only that, but Mexicans are also reproducing with white women. I'm a prime example of that.
Damn.
They're really trying to kill out you whites.
More importantly, all this refugee stuff, like they're manufacturing it that way. We like, you know how we send all that money to Israel? We're funding the war effort so that we can take in more refugees, so that there's more colored people.
Wait, do we take in Palestinian refugees?
Oh my god.
Yeah. You're missing an important step here.
No, we take money from both sides. We take in all the refugees, as long as they're brown. We don't take the white
my
people.
My grandfather is Palestinian too.
I'm always right. Yeah, and
So
also,
we
did the same thing with the slave trade.
Conspiracy.
Yeah.
This one is just confusing.
All right. Well, thanks for bringing that to the table.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Job. Top notch.
That
Best
really
thing
gives me
so far.
something to think about.
That guy should come on for the next episode.
Oh, hello.
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 So my conspiracy is that Big Daddy Kane has AIDS.
Who's Big Daddy Kane?
Oh, he was this famous rapper like in the 90s ish.
I honestly thought you were talking about Cain from the Bible, but all right, great.
I thought you were talking about Nick Kane.
So Nick Cage has AIDS. Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah, close enough. But basically the same people.
Okay. How did he get it? Gay sex?
My
Sheen?
conspiracy goes further than most with this. I think he got it from Barry White.
Gay sex with Barry White?
Oh yeah. Is there any other kind?
Can you bring the gay pedophile guy back
So
on?
I'm reading right here that he declared that he had AIDS on Oprah Winfrey. Does that help back up your conspiracy theory that
There is no video evidence of it, and he later denied it in a song. So, no, that is the complete opposite for me, honestly.
he put that in a song?
He did not. I don't have AIDS, I swear. What does that rhyme with?
Now, the reason I think he got it from Barry White is Barry White had like a kidney failure and diabetes and high blood pressure, which you can get from HIV.
You can get kidney failure from just diabetes.
Yeah.
Doug should know.
It took my foot.
Okay, well, to further prove my point, in one of Big Daddy Kane's albums, he had Barry White in it. And in one of their songs, it is just them singing together, right? And it starts with Barry White going, "Let's get busy, Daddy Kane." And they just sing about having sex.
What, you think he caught the AIDS on his lip singing that close to the microphone?
God, wouldn't that suck if you could get it that way?
Oh.
So how does Eazy-E play into your conspiracy?
Eazy-E? Oh, I got nothing with Eazy-E. I'm sorry.
Just Big Daddy Kane.
Don't forget Barry White.
I thought you had like this big conspiracy where all the famous black guys from like the 80s were having gay sex with each other.
Well, I think that helps my case, so thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We will circle back to Leo and wrap this up.
Alrighty, so I took 2 shots of vodka, so I'm a little more. I'm feeling a little better.
All right.
Recently, there've been a lot of grooming cases and a lot of kids being taken to like trans bars and a whole lot of that going on. And typically, it's never covered in the media. It's never covered at all.
Are you saying kids are getting raped in the trans bars?
No, but they're still being taken, being like having man dick asses shaken in front of their faces
Okay,
There's
hold on.
wild- there's little-
How do you know that?
Yeah, those drag shows.
How do you know that that's happening?
I know that it's happening because, well, I've seen the videos that I followed the 2 channels. Wait, give me 1 second.
So they don't report on it, but you've seen it?
No, his answer should have been, it's because I have to.
No. No, I don't have TikTok. But it's those Twitter websites like, what is it called? Clown World, and I forgot what the other one's called. But those Twitter sites are always posting these around where like they're taking recordings of these kids being in those bars
Like
and all
lives
sorts
of-
of different
lives of
situations
TikTok?
like that. And what
Yeah,
was that?
but isn't that the parents taking them to the drag shows?
Well,
Who
it's the
cares?
parents. They did, but then they provoke
So
them. My
the
point is,
parents are,
but the
are
point
signing
isn't
up
the,
their kids to get
but,
molested.
but that's not the point. Well, the point isn't that. That's just part of it. The point is that it's never being covered. I mean, take the whole Elon Musk situation that's happening right now on Twitter, which I'm not going to defend him. I don't care about the guy, but he's over here actually eliminating pedophiles onto Twitter, and yet he's still being. No one's ever covered it. No major news article has ever covered it. In fact, they're still just trashing and him, berating him for being a right-wing supporter, even though the guy doesn't support right-wing nor left. He's just neutral and doesn't care. Like I said, I don't care about the guy. It's doing something good, and it has not been covered once. There's several things that are being covered.
Did you know 1 out of 10 kids get sexually assaulted by someone who worked at a public school? That
What was that?
doesn't really get covered in the news that often. 1 out of
No.
10 kids get.
Well, what also doesn't get covered in the news as often is that
You know, most young girls are molested by their stepdads. I don't see that in the news a lot either.
well, it is. It does still get it, but what I'm trying to say is that when it does come out or when it does get brought out, it's the LGBTQ and left wing and all that. They're still supporting them, even though it's clearly wrong.
Weren't
It's
you
like
supposed
when
to
the
have
schools get-
3 different bullets that you were tying together?
You were supposed to connect gay, pedophile, and censorship together somehow.
So that's my point. That's what I'm connecting to.
You can't
So
find
the public
articles
media-
about
public-
kids getting raped by drag queens, so is there censorship?
It's a lot of the LGBTQ community, a lot of the things that are going on, the crimes that are going on right there, they don't get covered, at least not by the mainstream media.
Okay.
So then that
Okay,
in
do you have
terms,
police reports?
Oh, stop. Okay. Anthony, name the first 2 things he's supposed to connect. Just the first 2 things.
Gays and pedophiles.
Okay. Can you
Yeah.
connect gay to pedophile?
yes, gay people can be pedophiles too, and they don't cover that.
Fair. I believe it.
How is that a connection?
It's
Are
a
you saying they
connection.
can't?
They what?
I mean, technically, you're right, I guess, but
We see, yeah, I'm right, but the thing is, it doesn't get covered as often, which is why the
Well,
censorship
because
comes
I think
in.
most pedophiles are straight dudes.
Do you actually think that, okay, even
No,
as
the
slanted
Catholic
as the
Church.
media is, would it make sense if they had a headline that said gay people can be pedophiles too?
Well, this is the thing is that I know that was a joke, but there will never ever be an article or anything close to that about someone in the LGBTQ community being a pedophile or being anywhere near as just an asshole in general. You'll never see
okay.
any article.
Okay, let's prove that. Oh, first article I found.
Was that?
Hey, I'm gonna post this in private chat, Doug.
Daily Mom.
It says gay
Father-
people can be pedophiles too.
Father who brutally beat teen he caught his 11-year-old son. Beat and molested his 11-year-old son. So I think gay guys do have articles
Okay,
about being
it
pedophiles.
says my son saved his attacker's life. Father who brutally beat teen he caught raping his
Oh.
son.
I didn't have to read the title.
So you prove yourself wrong. That's good. That helps me. So that's great. But it's just a growing thing, and I think it's slowly. It's like the what's the LGBT? God, what is it? The one that's called the MAP, the AMPs. The MAPs and AMPs are trying to like squeeze themselves into the LGBTQ community,
Yeah,
and
but
some of
I
them
don't
still
think
do
any, like,
support.
normal gay
Hold on,
person
hold on,
is-
hold on. I wasn't.
If the pedophiles are trying to squeeze themselves into this group.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say is the pedophiles are trying to squeeze themselves into adolescence.
Right.
My point my point being with all that.
Hold on. If that's the case, is that the LGBTQB whatever? Is that their fault?
Yes.
No, and the thing is that it's not a lot of them don't agree with it either. If the majority of them are against it. This isn't a problem with the community itself, but it's a problem with the mainstream media. Never ever talks about it or censor it because they don't want to go against it. That's their demographic. The left wing is their demographic, and they don't want to go against it. They want to keep the audience no matter what, even if it means not covering those horrible stories.
If most of the people in that group don't want the minor attracted people in there, the pedophiles in there, why wouldn't the media cover that? Why would they try to hide it? I don't understand.
Because they don't understand it. Because they themselves don't understand their demographic. They don't understand.
Wait, they don't understand their own demographic?
So you're saying the media
They're
doesn't
idiots.
understand if MAP people are a part of the LGBT.
Yes. And I also don't think sometimes they outright call themselves MAP anymore, since some of them do get bashed on Twitter. But in any case, my point being is I think they're trying to squeeze themselves in. I think they're genuinely squeezing themselves into public media. I mean, how many fucking politicians and how many celebrities are always coming out into being molesting or having sex with a minor, and it never gets covered, it never gets talked about
It
past
does
the day.
get covered and gets talked about all the
or it
time.
doesn't get talked about past the day. I mean, the only major one people still talk about to this day is R. Kelly. And
yeah, but
No
he
one gives a
peed on
fuck
that
about
chick.
R.
That was
Kelly
awesome.
anymore.
no, but what I'm saying is the only one that
If you're gonna do it, you have to pee on him too. That's amazing.
Hey, let me just prove your theory right here. Guys, when you hear the word pedophile, what's the first thing that comes into your mind?
Anthony.
Weird.
Well, I think of like an adult molesting a little boy.
Really?
Yeah.
I think of a principal at a school fucking a little girl. That's what I think. I mean, like, you know, it's
No, I have to agree with this guy.
Man,
Hey, hold on. Everybody shut up. What's she wearing in your fantasy, Anthony?
You didn't say anything about fantasizing.
He's also a Catholic priest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also, isn't it like a trope like the coach like molests like the boys on their team? I'm pretty sure that's a common like pedophile trope.
I mean, I agree with Leo with
Isn't that a gay
Catholic
pedophile though?
priest.
So how are gay people hiding pedophilia
So,
again?
I guess when I said it, well, no, that's not what I said. I guess when I first came on the show, I was like spazzing out and didn't know how to collect my words. But now that I have my thoughts collected, my point is a lot of LGBTQ members don't support it nor agree with this at all. But a majority of them still, like, they don't want to talk about it or they don't want to say it at all. They know it's wrong, but they don't ever bring it up
I think
because
most people don't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
It's
wait,
uncomfortable.
but is it a
No, but
bigger
it-
problem in gay groups than straight groups?
That's the real question.
You don't even
Hold
know the
on.
answer to that.
No, hold on. See, because that wasn't the point of my conspiracy theory to begin with. My point.
Tell that you want to say yes, but you don't have anything to back that up.
No, I don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know the answer to that question. But my point is the conspiracy.
Well, I know the
theories.
answer to that question
think
is mostly straight people molesting kids.
probably, and it's probably old dudes with young girls. But my point is
So
that
doesn't that blow your whole
no, because my point of the conspiracy theory is that it's trying to be normalized. Some people are trying to normalize it or not talk about it as
Yeah,
much,
pedophiles
or
are
try to
trying
see it as
normalize
They're not. My point is that you're trying to treat it like it's not that big of a deal, so that when the Epstein list finally gets out and revealed, and there's all these celebrities and powerful people
What?
in there. Yes,
Okay,
that's what I was trying.
Stop talking for a fucking second. How long is this conspiracy? How long has this been going on that the media has been holding all this shit under wraps and not allowing it into the mainstream media? How many years?
I want to say since when did he make that island again?
I don't think he made it.
1969.
No. Yeah. So ever since this has been developing and going on, and ever since he died, someone killed him.
So you think that all of this revolves around Epstein and there was no pedophiles before Epstein and like
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that it's trying to be more seen as like not as much of a big deal or something we can brush off. Because
Okay,
when
so-
that list
well, no.
eventually does come out,
Stop. So you're telling me that you think that when Epstein was killed, the big news media got together and said, we've got to normalize pedophilia to counteract when this list comes out?
not just that, I think that they were talking
just
about how they don't want to
answer
talk
what
about
I just said. Is that what you think happened? Is Epstein got killed, and then the news media got together and said, we've got to start throwing a blanket over this in case that list comes out. We've got to normalize it.
Yes.
How many fucking shots of vodka did you have?
Okay. So now take that thought, and how does that relate to gay people?
Gay people can be pedophiles too, Mike.
Like I said, I think it's something that that does happen, the community tries to like never talk about or never care to even give any thought to it, because not just because they don't, not because it's uncomfortable.
What about the straight community? Are they talking about it?
Yes, tons of right wing people and tons of people are always talking about how they would feel
Right-wing
about
people are
about
calling
someone.
everyone a pedophile.
Right.
That's true, and that's why they're idiots too. I think it doesn't help. You're right, and that's why I think they're idiots as well, because they'll point the finger and say you're a pedophile just because you're gay. It's like, no, that's not how it works. They're a pedophile when they start.
Basically, what you're
giving
saying.
Well, that's not what I meant to say. I'm not saying everyone in the community is a pedophile, but I do think there are those that are in there, and the whole community, as a whole, have no choice but to defend it. They have no choice but to blanket this because they don't want to be seen that way, even though right wingers are using it as an excuse to just blame them all and put them all in that same camp, and I don't think that's right either.
Okay, but so your example was talking about like kids at like trans bars and drag shows.
Yes.
I don't think that's where the rapes are happening in little kids.
Well, it's not just it's not just rapes. I'm talking about just as well as
like finger blasting too.
Yeah.
No, you guys. It's like when they have the books about about anal sex in like elementary schools and all that. And that's not okay. That shit's wrong. And I think it's like
supposed to learn about anal sex.
See? What did I say? Principles. It all starts with the principle.
But how does that lead to gay people molesting kids though?
I think it leads to that point. Oh wait, hold on. Give me
If
one
I had to
second.
bet money, I bet you a white straight woman put that book in the public school.
I think they did, but my point is that they still defend it. They don't say anything about it. They don't say anything.
Because I don't think they
against
care
it.
about books in kids' libraries.
Okay, I hate to do this to you guys, but I've got to wrap this episode up. Anthony's got to go to work.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be doing this anymore.
You could have just said, I got to go to work.
I hope I didn't make you get to the point where you want to cancel the show now.
Bro,
We all paid good money.
No. Which is it? Do you like the show or you just invested in it? And
Both.
No. Actually, I had fun the last hour of this episode. It was the first half hour that was Our conspiracy episodes might just be this from now on.
Right. This is way funner.
I can bring you another one next time. I can bring you another one next
Is it better than this one? Does it have anything to do with the gays?
I'll have to look for a new one. But
No, bring in more gay ones. Those are the most fun to talk about.
That's good.
Thank you, Leo.
Yep.
No worries. Thank you for having me. Take care.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah, I don't know why you had me on, but thank you for having me.
I agree with that statement.
Oh shit! No, it was fun. I had fun. I don't know.
Could have
been
been
Mike.
All
Bye.
Yeah.
You said could have been better.
Hey, dude, I honestly, that guy with the fucking crazy hair, I don't know what the fuck his name is, that was talking about the
Leo.
No, the other one, with the like bleach blonde hair.
Which he was talking about what?
I don't fucking remember. He's going crazy. Oh, about the Mexicans and blacks taking over the country. I think we should have him on next.
That was funny.
Yeah.
He's like, it's like a Black Death, but people actually care.
Yeah. You should give him time to research and have him on for the next episode.
That was funny, man.
All right. As a reminder to everybody, Drake wanted us to pay him to do this.
Wait a minute. It's Christmas time. I need some cash. All right.
Oh, yeah.
My mother is a nice woman. I would like to buy her something. You know.
All right. Thanks, Drake.
Upgrade your Patreon patronage.
Patronon. All right. If anybody's made it this far, we won't be recording our weekly episode tomorrow. We're going to do it either Thursday or Friday this week.
Should be Thursday, hopefully, but possibly Friday. So yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.